officials, Michael Reed, Don Daly, Tony Henderson. Iowa State awaits in the Sweet 16, and we're underway from Philadelphia. Tennessee getting to work quickly. It's Bishop Boswell, a three. Virginia allowed 13 threes in their opening round win against Wright State. Here is Malik Thomas trying to answer, too strong, and tipped right to DeRitter. And a good start. Try to wear him down a little bit.
And interesting, Boswell brought the ball up that time, so I'm sure Rick Barnes is going to have Gillespie off the ball in terms of getting it up to half court. Like to do a lot more damage than Virginia does. Tennessee likes to do damage in the paint.
Estrella with nice touch. Hall looking for help. Locates Grunlow, who gets it back out to DeRitter. A three. His first miss of the tournament. He was 5 for 5 in the opening round win, but the Cavaliers give it right back. Gillespie attacking, and it's rejected by Sam Lewis. Here's White attacking, and he lays it in, picking up where he left off on Friday. For Tennessee had 29 against Miami. Nearly a turnover. Gillespie, high arcing shot, and he's on the board.
And Rick Barnes, normally not a guy who will play somebody with 2 fouls in the first half, but there's a lot of time left.
Onienso with his first block of the night. He had 9 in the ACC championship game, and the three is good by Hall. Gillespie trying to slice through the lane, but Onienso's right there. Gillespie trying to go over him, and he does. White, another three, and this one is good.
Look how Tennessee is inside the three-point line. They don't want to give up drives into the lane.
White, another three. He can't miss. Thomas trying to get to the 10. Good defense there by Ethan Berg. Shot clock at 5. Thomas from the outside. Another three. Virginia's 4th of the first half.
Tennessee forces people deep into the shot clock as much as anybody in the country.
Evans leaves it for Carey off glass.
You got to get back and be ready on defense. Tennessee, Lou, didn't get set there defensively.
Oh, amen. Sends it down to Pat's cheesesteaks. Firing that one away.
Forcing you into guarded three-point shots. That was a guarded three.
Gillespie for three. Book it. And now Gillespie thought about a deep three. Will set it up. Boswell's left open. And he hits his second triple. Brown inside. Lobs it for Akara. 5.5 minutes, and they're 0 for 7 during this stretch.
Let's face it, Tennessee, since Rick Barnes has been there, has been one of the best defensive teams. And that time they get to the and Virginia doesn't have a real post-up guy to throw it to on the block.
Shot clock's at 5. This is Thomas, a three. 7 different volunteers have scored so far. Gillespie to Akara. That's what he does. Fighting through that right wrist, had a tough time catching that pass.
Good defense by Tennessee in transition there.
Lewis rattles it in.
He made White go out to half court with that hedge.
Tough pass to Ritter, able to recover. Looking down low, Onienso puts it in.
If they score here, he's not going to be happy.
Amen scores.
Wants them getting into their offense much quicker. He says if we walk the ball up the floor, it allows Tennessee to settle in defensively. Really hard to score. And guys, one other point, that three.
He's been to the foul line 232 times this year because he can put it off the dribble.
Lewis, a step back triple. It's there for Sam Lewis. Mallory trying to get to the basket and the foul. The freshman delivers. Rick Barnes was looking for a foul call, so were all of the Tennessee fans here in Philadelphia. Amen. Baseline. Amen. Going to it. Yes. And Estrella's at the scorer's table with 3 fouls, set to check in.
He sat his 3 minutes.
Mallory from the corner for 3. And Virginia with 21 points off the bench. Carey, left hand, and the foul. Hall sends it back out. Here's Mallory. Hall with the offensive rebound to DeRitter. And a great play by Dallin Hall.
Really good pass, finding his man under the basket.
10 offensive rebounds for the Cavaliers. Boswell spinning, sends it out. Gillespie for a triple. You bet. For Tennessee. Good help by Berg there. DeRitter a triple. It's good. A big shot for Virginia. Estrella has the size advantage here. Gillespie took his eye off it. Shot clock at 2. Gillespie's going to have to put up a 3. He does. And he hits it.
That was using your body to a T.
A dozen for DeRitter. Lob. Estrella throws it down. The high-flying volunteer.
Virginia, normally a pretty good transition defense team. Not that time.
Mallory through the defense, and he puts it in.
And let's face it, they've been pretty even on the offensive glass. Second chance points are completely even at 7.
DeRitter fakes the 3, steps back, and drills it. Freshman is playing some great basketball here in the second round. Hall splits the D and scores. It's a one-possession game. Now Gillespie will set up. Gillespie locates Boswell, catch and shoot 3. It's good for Boswell. Boswell over to Ament. Shot clock at 7. Bad pass by Ament and a turnover. Hall wants to run. DeRitter up ahead. Mallory trailing. Grunlow flies in. 7th turnover of the half by Tennessee. Virginia's only coughed it up twice. DeRitter, he's starting to feel himself a little, and he ties it at 68. It's Boswell directing traffic and now getting it into the hands of Gillespie. He feeds Estrella. It's DeRitter with the defense. Here comes the double. Estrella, tough turnaround.
Wow. Layup coming.
Sends it out. DeRitter for the lead. He's got it. Ament working on White, trying to attack. Ament off balance, is fouled.
Oh no, they're getting Ament on the here comes the double.
Ament in trouble. Boswell is fouled hard.
Virginia will be down 3 if he makes both of them, and he didn't.
One out of 2 for Boswell, a 2-point game. Freshman Ament to inbound. He got it. Gets it to Gillespie. And Gillespie is fouled. 2 out of 2 for Jacoby Gillespie.
Go after this offensive rebound like there's no...
White left alone, and he throws up an air ball.
Wow.
Rebound was grabbed by Gillespie and a foul. Hall threw it right to Estrella. Over to Gillespie, and he's fouled. In the Sweet 16 of Iowa State. How about that?
Hey, those two teams, they may kill each other. Iowa State and Tennessee.
Estrella with the rebound, and that will do it. For the 4th straight year, the Volunteers are going back to the Sweet